Good morning, everybody. My name is Day. Welcome back to my channel. We are here today for a super chill reading stream. Again, one of my favorite streams of the week. It's nice to just chat and read. I am currently trying to finish what will most likely be my last book for this month. It's the last day of the month. I'm listening to The Spook Who Sat by the Door by Sam Greenlee. It was recommended to me by Shay. Not 100% sure what my overall opinion is. I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I like it though. Does that make sense? But yes, so I am about 2 hours into that book. It says I have 4 hours left. But I'm listening on double speed, so it should be done by the time we finish this stream, ? Or like very close. So I will finish that. That will most likely be my last book. I have a couple others that I would like to listen to this month, but they just gonna have to go into April. I have the 3 Body Problem by Slishin Liu. I really want to read it because I'm watching the show right now and I'm enjoying the show, although it's very weird, which is why I need context from the book because it's a lot. But I also have a couple Kindle books. I think I'm going to save them just because I'm going on a trip. So hopefully I'll just put them on my Kindle and read them on my trip. And yes, I do have a couple physical books that I would like to read as well. But physical books are a bit of a slog for me. I'm working on it. But good morning, Shay. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. I think you just messaged me. I saw your name, but I didn't see the message. How are you? How was your night? What are you reading? Let me know. I know you finished the crazy book yesterday. So what are you going to read today? Did you message me? Yes, you did. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, let me know. We are going to do 30 minutes, I think, for a little while. One moment. I have to be a dog mom. Okay. We're going to do 30 minutes at least to start. I'm going to be probably changing my appearance every time the sprint ends. Just because I have some filming to do and I have some stuff to do afterwards. So I'm going to be like slowly getting ready for the day while I'm listening to this book. So it'll be weird, but it's fine. Jay slept pretty good. Think I'll listen to In the Clearing. In the Clearing. I don't know that one. I don't think you've mentioned that one to me. In the Clearing. It's a Hulu miniseries. It's a ruthless cult against a mother's love, revealing that our darkest secrets... Wait, where did that go? Are the hardest ones to leave behind. Oh. Interesting. I'm okay. Thank you. I slept okay. It's all good. Love the dream. It's the one based on the Hulu show set in Australia. I don't remember us talking about that, but we probably did talk about it. I just don't remember. Okay. So 30 minutes. When I was like, I think I might have missed the twist if I didn't see the first episode. Oh, okay. I don't think you mentioned that it was in Australia or anything like that. And I also don't think you mentioned that it was a book. Like, I remember talking about a show that you were watching with Paul. But okay, I got you. I'm following now. I'm there. It's still early morning. Okay, my brain's not 100% there. My dogs are so irritating. As soon as I start talking, they're like, let's play. Okay, so 30 minutes on the clock. Let me turn this music up. I actually prepare questions. I'm learning from Shay and preparing questions. What was your favorite read in March? I think I might have asked this one last time, but let me know. What's your favorite March read? Am I awake though? Am I? That is the question. Little dogs. I said get down. Get down. You too. Go. Thank you. Yes, so let me know what is your favorite read in March, and we will get started. In 3, 2, 1, everybody gets work done. Okay, everybody, that is the end of our first sprint. Please let me know how you did, what you read. I did my skincare and fixed up my hair. And then I got 48% into the Spook Who Sat by the Door. I'm still liking it. It's picking up for sure. And I'm nervous about what the ending is going to be, if that makes sense. But I'm enjoying it so far. Let me take this off. My favorite read in March. Unfortunately, the novels have not been hitting this month. So my favorite read currently is Solo Leveling, which is a manhwa. Yeah, the novels have just not been hitting it. So I'm hopefully it'll be better next month. But unfortunately this month it's a manhwa. Shay said it's a tie now. Okay. Between If Beale Street Could Talk by James Baldwin and Not So Perfect Strangers by L.S. Stratton. I heard about this Not So Perfect Strangers, and it seems crazy. If anybody likes thrillers that are a little bit nuts, go for Not So Perfect Strangers because Shay liked it. It's a tie for her favorite of the month. So there you go. Lasanda Moore, good morning. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you. What are you reading today? Lasanda said, Devil in a Blue Dress by Walter Mosley and Because of You by Aubrey Pinn. Oh, Devil in a Blue Dress. Blue Dress. Oh, it's a movie too. That's not what I wanted. Oh, mystery novel. Oh, it's his first published book? Really? Transforms from a day laborer to a detective. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, I am out of the loop regarding thrillers and like crime novels. I was making a list of all the books that I used to read when I was a kid. This is like slightly related. And I don't know if anybody ever read Chloe and Levesque, but that was like the closest I got to like, am I boring you? I find that offensive, sir. You had to do that on camera. Anyways, Chloe and Levesque. I read it in like middle school, high school. That was like the last time I read anything that was like detective related. So I should probably expand my, my options a little bit. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Shay said, I'm just under 5 hours left in the story. The book has started to diverge from the show, and I'm actually liking the changes more. But are we surprised? The books are always better. I was going to say, do you like the changes more in the show, like changes the show made? But I understand now. I love it. Oz is here. Hello. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, my laundry's done. Stop. Strange Sally Diamond is probably my favorite March read. Okay. Strange Sally Diamond by Liz Nugent. Liz Nugent. Oh, okay. I just have to say, I feel like I said this the last time. I hate when I look up a book and instead of showing me the blurb, it shows me somebody's like praise for the book. I want to know what the story is about. That's like the same when you go into the bookstore and you turn over to the back and it's not the blurb of the book. That irritates me so much. I just want to read the blurb. Also, I've started to make a list of books that you guys have recommended me. So I'm keeping these on my tabs right now and I will add them because I like new books. Lasanda said, I'm finishing up the last 20% of Delectable. Delectable book. Who is it by? Because it's only showing me a cookbook. If that's not what it's supposed to be. The Easy Rollins series. What is that, Shay? Oh, Walter Mosley. Okay. I'm following. I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm behind. I'm so sorry. Or possibly Sweet Pea by CJ Skews. Oh, there's so many good books. So many new ones. Sweet Pea, CJ. Last person who called me Sweet Pea ended up dead. Rhiannon is your average girl next door, settled with her boyfriend and little dog, but she's got a killer secret. By day, her job as an editorial assistant is demeaning and unsatisfying. Okay, where's the rest? Okay. By evening, she dutifully listens to her friends' plans for marriage and babies while secretly making a list, a kill list. Oh, okay. From the man on the checkout who always mishandles her apples, excuse me, to the driver who cuts her off on her way to work, to the people who have got it coming, Rhiannon's ready to get her revenge because the girl everyone overlooks might be able to get away with murder. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that is like top of the list because that sounds awesome. That sounds so fun. Lasana said, I watched his masterclass, Walter Mosley, and wanted to read some of his work. I loved it. Yay, that's awesome. I have not read any of his work, so I need to do the same. She said, the show was giving Stockholm Syndrome and the book isn't so far, and I appreciate that. Okay, we, may I assist you? Yeah, we don't like Stockholm Syndrome, so okay. I added to my list. Phoenix Ash. Oh, that's delectable. Phoenix Ash. Gotcha. Okay, found it. A romance. Ooh. Oh, I understand delectable. That totally makes sense. Yeah, it's okay. I got you. I just had to look it up. CP does sound interesting, actually. Like, I mean, being realistic, the man who mishandles her apples, I feel like we going a little bit too extreme. But I love it. We love Unhinged from time to time. So thank you for that recommendation, Oz. You the bomb. Thank you. Okay. Let me switch the question. What's your most anticipated read for the second quarter? So the next 3 months. What you got in there that you're looking forward to? We're going to do another 30 minutes. Let me restart this timer. And share it again. All right. So 30 minutes on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Everybody get some work done. All right, everybody, that is the end of our second sprint. Please let me know how you did, what you read. I just reached chapter 14. I'm 64% through the book. Got about 2 hours left. Stuff just happened that was very exciting / important, I think. I mean, not I think, I know. So yeah, it's a lot. For answering the question, what is my most anticipated read? I have two. I went and got them. The Warm Hands of Ghosts by Catherine Arden. First of all, is this not a gorgeous book? It's so pretty. But I'm trying out my historical fantasy, and this book has been on my list since I heard about it last year. So I'm excited to read it. I actually have read the first chapter already. I had wanted it to be a March read, but it ended up not happening. And then the other book that I want to read is Mistborn. I have not read any Brando Sando yet, and I'm feeling FOMO. So I have actually a couple. I have this one. Sorry, I'm looking at my thing over here. And I have Yumi, the Nightmare Painter, and I have Tress of the Emerald Sea, which I know are all three of them are like totally different. But yeah, I'm gonna start with Mistborn and then move on to the other books. The problem with Brando Sando, which is not actually a problem, is that he has so many books. I've actually looked up like suggestions on what order to read these books in, because he's got his whole Cosmere and everything is connected, and it seems slightly stressful to me, just a little bit. But he posted on TikTok relatively recently about his suggestion for the reading order, so I'm gonna kind of go with that if I like this one. So once I read this one, I will make my decision afterwards. But yes, so those are my two anticipated reads for the next quarter. I do have lots of other books that I plan to read, but those two are near the top. Okay. Going back up. Shay said, she'll have to see what Sweet Pea is talking about, right? It sounds real good. Shay's most anticipated read for Q2 is Blood at the Root by Ladarian Williams. I've heard like you guys talk about it, but I need to look up what it's actually about. It's a YA book, right? I think that's why it's not on my radar, but I did see the cover at one point in time, so I don't know what it's about. Lasanda said, Shadow Demon Saga book 1-3 by Sarah Cannon. Oh, please let me know how they are. I watch Sarah's YouTube videos, and I'm in her Discord, but I haven't actually read any of her books. And I'm very curious because I think she said she's made over $1 million or something from her books and business. So let me know. Keep me posted on how they are. Vico, good morning. Thank you for coming. Happy Sunday. Hope this isn't the last sprint. Nope, we've only done 2. Just came from a seafood lunch. Ooh, that sounds awesome. That sounds really good. I'm a little bit jealous. I love that for you. Devin also came in. Good morning. Not sure what to do this morning. Did you decide? Let me know. Vico said, most anticipated read is I Accidentally Summon a Demon Boyfriend by Jessica Cage, and Between Friends and Lovers by Shirlene Obuobi, maybe, and Immortal Dark by Tigress. Oh wait, why does that name sound familiar? Did I see this on TikTok? Yes, I did see this because the cover looks so cool. The cover looks beautiful. But those all seem awesome. I'm gonna look them all up. But Immortal Dark, that was already kind of on my radar, but I've seen it from the author's TikTok. Devin said, Haunting Adeline. I want to know what all the hype is about. Please let me know, because it has TikTok in a chokehold. But like every once in a while, I find a video on TikTok and they're like worst books, and then that book is on there. But then I see 10 other videos that say it's one of the best books. So please let me know. Stream hopping, that's okay. Thank you so much. Shay was distracted by Instagram. That's all right. It happens. Oz said, I read 33 pages of 19 Claws and a Blackbird. It's a collection of short horror stories. Ooh, I love short horror stories. 19 Claws. Oops, that was not what I wanted. Oh. I read Tender is the Flesh. My trust is low. No, I actually did like Tender is the Flesh. Like, I didn't love Tender is the Flesh because if I loved it, I feel like there's something a little bit wrong with me. But I did like the book. So 19 Claws of Blackbird. Okay, it's on my list. It's on it. Are you liking the short stories? Please let me know. I said I don't have any anticipated reads. Joys of being a mood reader. That is so relatable. That's why I brought these 2. If I don't read these 2 in probably the next 2-3 weeks, I don't think they'll get read. Because I am 100% right there with you on being a mood reader. Lasanda, I finished the book and now I have to leave a review on Goodreads. It was a sweet romance, 5 stars. Amazing. That's awesome. First of all, good for you for finishing the book. Second of all, good for you for leaving a review, because do you write a review? Because what I always do the rating, but unless I'm giving a partial star or a DNF, and I'll literally just write as my review DNF and then that's it, or 3.5 or 4.5 or whatever. I don't actually write anything about the book, but I feel like maybe I should. What do you do? Let me know. The first book is so pretty. Thank you. Right? It looks amazing. Even the back is nice. I don't know. This is just very stylish, and yeah. Auto buy. Shay, I have one I was gifted. I need to read. Wait, what do you need to read? A book? Let me know. Oh, okay. I'm following. Blood at the root. Yes. I was given a prompt. Sorry, I didn't click it. Devin. I was given a prompt by Books by Adrian, and I'm gonna roll with that to get creative. Nice. I love that. Thank you, friends, for prompt. The way I literally yesterday was asking my mom, like, what's a good price for crab legs? Because Shay was saying she got crab legs for this price, whatever, and we were kind of trying to math it out because obviously it seems cheaper, but in Canada, if you convert it, it would be like 12 or 13 bucks a pound. But anyways, the way I was literally talking about that with my mom, she's like, "Oh, I'm not sure actually." They get at me with all these crocheters. Instagram distraction? Is that what we're talking about? I really gotta step my review game up. Me too. I really only review books for people I know. Right. And that's why I'm kind of like, should I do it? But also, I don't know what to write. Like, I'd be like, I like the book. This character was cute. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really read reviews. Is that bad? Oh, you got a Brandon Sanderson book. Gotcha. I don't really read reviews unless I'm like, I need validation for my dislike of a book. Does that make sense? Like, I will click on a book and I will look at the star rating and base I'm going to read it or not based on the star rating. Like, if I'm on the fence and it has a low star rating, I probably won't read it. But if I want to read it, whether it's high or low, I'm going to read it. But once I'm done reading it, or if I DNF it or whatever, that's when I go to the reviews and start reading. I'll be like, oh yeah, I hated this part and whatever. Like, it's only when I really dislike a book that I go and read the reviews. That sounds very terrible. But I'm just looking for validation in the reviews of other people. But that might just be me. Lasanda said, I used to only do ratings, but now I leave a short review too. That's nice of you. That's very nice of you. I'm honestly, I feel like we should leave a review. Just because, authors probably shouldn't read all their reviews, but when there are nice reviews, it would be a nice little confidence boost. Like, I gave books 5 stars and still don't write anything about them. So yeah. Oz said, I only write reviews for my NetGalley books or if I absolutely hated the book. Okay, so you're kind of on the same vibe as me. You're kind of there. I love that. Shay said it's like $19.99 for a box of £1.50. And yes, IG distracting you with crocheters. Yeah, that's what I figure. I don't rate or review if I DNF. Yeah, I just DNF'd a book and I didn't rate it, but I did write in the review. I just put DNF. But I think it's more for me at the end to know that I DNF'd that book when I do like my little wrap up. So yeah. She said, I don't unless I dislike it, or if I really like a book and I see the average is lower than my rating, I'm like, why? Because I know I'm a harsh critic. Yeah, give it a little boost. Just a little boost. What are we laughing at? Why are you laughing so hard? We laughing so much. Why are we laughing? Shay, why are you laughing so hard? I'm stressed. Oh, goodness. Okay, let me refresh this while we wait for Shay's answer. Oops. Whoopsies. Go back. There we go. Oh, because you know at IDNF. Do you? Have we discussed that? Because it's relevant to us. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This March, honestly, has been a little odd. Like, I find usually I'm better at picking books. I have been trying some new stuff, so that's fine. But like I had like a 1 star, I had a DNF. Oh, I had a book that I rated 1 star that I would have liked to give 0 stars if I could have, if that was possible. 0.25 stars. Like I finished it, so it gets 0.25. That's yeah. But I just been it's been a lot this month. Oh my gosh, you know what? I didn't even think of that. That is not the book that I was, but yeah, I probably should rate that as well. That is not the book though. We will discuss. Um Now that you said that, I had 2 DNFs this month. Thank you for that. Okay, that's how much I deleted it from my mind. So there we go. Still mad at after she wrote, yeah, 0.25 stars if I could. It got a 1 star for system requirements, not for my heart. You know? Yeah, I'll text you. That's not yeah, I'll text you. I was like, I don't think we discussed the book, but okay. Question 3. What is a book genre that you want to try? Or that you have tried but don't read much in and would like to read more in, if you get what I'm saying. And tell me why. All right. And 30 minutes on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Everybody get some work done. Okay, everybody, that is the end of our third sprint. Please let me know how you did. I ended up getting to 80%. Chapter 17, 80% of the novel. There's some stuff going on. This character is very interesting to read. Because it's very clear that he's conflicted, but he continues, which I mean, I guess makes sense because he's doing something important. But it's interesting to see the conflict, but also the action at the same time. So yeah, I was listening to that. I started prepping. I'm working on my reading journal / writing journal, just so I can finish it up for my next video, which I plan to film today. So I have a bunch of book covers to print out and write about. Genre that I want to try, I have two. So I don't want to say I have been opposed to romance. I have just been not interested for a while. However, I feel like I'm missing out on so much. Like, FOMO is a real thing. And a lot of my friends read romance on the internet, as well as the people that I see like on the daily here. Everybody reads romance except for me. I feel like I'm missing out. So I would really like to try to read more romance. The other genre that I'm kind of leaning towards is like the thriller genre. My reasoning is more that I want to write one. I have an idea for one currently. But I haven't read any. Like, besides the little detective crimey novels that I read when I was younger, like, I have not read an adult thriller. Because, yeah, Lizelle doesn't count. She's YA. So I have not read an adult thriller, but I want to write one. I have an idea for one. So I need to branch out, expand my horizons just a little bit. So romance and thrillers are kind of what I'm moving towards this year. Okay, Lasana said, I want to get into reading cozy mysteries. That I love that. I'm gonna look at Cage, who is writing a cozy. I've been thinking about writing one under a pen name. That's awesome. Do you have an idea for one, or is it just like you want to write one? Let me know. As Vico said, I want to read more horror because I enjoyed Stephen King's Pet Sematary, and I don't read a lot of fantasy because it's not common in my bookstores, but I grew up on baby fantasy. I'm assuming if I like romantasy, I will like other fantasy. That makes sense. That makes sense. Also, I have not read Pet Sematary. Did you like it? Or oh yeah, you said you enjoyed it. Shay and I are doing a bunch of short stories of his next month, so I'm excited to read more of him. I have not read a full length novel of King's yet. I've read his novel collections, but I haven't read like a novel. I've read a novella. I read 1922, and I read those short. His version of a short story is not a short story, and I feel like that's favoritism that he gets to call his stories short stories when they are very clearly not. But it's fine. Shay wants to read epic fantasy, and I saw you added. Because I don't think I've read any epic fantasy yet. That's fine. Read some Brando Sando with me. Hit up some Mistborn. That's epic fantasy. Me and you, girl. Devin. Oh wait, sorry. Puff came in. Hello, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. Devin said, I read almost everything. Romantic comedy in first point of view is not my jam, but there are a lot of amazing stories. I feel like I'm missing out sometimes. Honestly, I'm going to be 100% honest. Most things that are first point of view are not for me. I'm not really sure why, but something about it, I feel like it might be because a majority of YA is first person, like first person present or whatever, is a lot of YA, and I don't love YA. So I think my brain has like associated those two things together and makes it hard for me to read it like even outside of YA. But yeah, first person, not really for me. Oz said on page 119, but I did skip over some of the short stories as they were just not that good. Good for you. If not working for you, skip it. Good for you. Oz said adult romance, but not romantasy. I've read some Emily Henry, and It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Emily Henry is really popular right now. I have heard of Emily Henry, but I don't know. One summer. Oh, a spicy rom-com duology. Okay. Hollywood it girl is cut off from her wealthy family and exiled. Wait, where did it go? Exiled to a small Pacific Northwest beach town where she butts heads with a surly, sexy local who thinks she doesn't belong. Okay. It's added to the tab. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was what the we'll do right for. You gotta lay it down just a little bit. It's Only now I'm getting why everyone is using A3. Don't worry about it. Last time I didn't even bother putting the Q1, Q2, Q3. I just asked the question, but it does get a little bit confusing when they're having conversations or whatever. So don't worry about it. Yes, I've been loving my journal. I've like done a decent amount of stuff in it. Like I love doing my spreads for the month. I've been doing it's funny because it's mostly for reading this journal, but the actual like monthly spreads are for characters. Like they're all the characters in the project that I'm working on this year. That's what all the pictures are. But most of the like the writing and stuff in it is for reading, so it's interesting. Come to the thrilling side, no problem. I'm here. Hello, thank you. Devin, I'm watching videos to improve my StreamYard. Got to spruce up live streams. Yeah, live streaming is hard, honestly. I love like Twitch streams. I love the customization that people have on Twitch. I'm not there yet. Maybe one day, but right now, StreamYard is a-okay. For thriller, I recommend Fiona Cummins and Rosamund Lupton. Okay. Don't recognize any of those books. And Rosamund, what was it? Rosamund Lupton. Rosamund Lupton. A British writer. Okay, I don't recognize any of the books that just auto pop up, but thank you very much. I got it open. On the YA, yes, that's probably why I could read Harry Potter. It wasn't first point of view. Yes, I don't know. The first point of view thing, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me for the most part. Like I can't say it never works for me, but you know, it's very spicy. Okay, this is It Happened One Summer. I'm ready. Lasana said, I like watching mysteries, and I think it would be it would be cool to write a novella series with the cute covers. Okay, I had this discussion with my mom the other day. We were looking at Sarah J. Maas books because my mom knows about Sarah J. Maas and is interested in reading her. And I was like, okay, I'll read with you because I have not read any Sarah J. Maas. And she found a video of somebody with a stack of her books. And it was like 5 books that all looked exactly the same. And then the top book was larger with a different cover. And I was like, who made that choice? Why do we wreck it's nice and uniform. It looks so nice. And then you just have this random book ruining the look, the aesthetic. Like, come on. So that's just a random thought I had. But that would be awesome to have like cute covers. I wish I had designing abilities because I have ideas, but I have no way to make those ideas get onto a book cover. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. I'm gonna pay a professional, but I love when the covers all look nice and it's clear that it's a series. I love it. Takes so much commuting power. Commuting power. What is commuting power? What are we commuting? Oh, is it for StreamYard? What are we talking about? Hello, thank you so much for coming. How are you today? What are you working on? Thank you so much for coming. Devin said, if you like diverse reads, Stolen Tongues by Felix Blackwell is about a Native American skinwalker that stalks its victims across the mountains and back to CA, California. It had me scared of shadows. CA, California. I feel like that's the only one. I'm sorry, I'm Canadian. But okay. Stolen Tongues. That sounds great to me. Stolen Tongues by Felix Blackwell. Okay. Contest winning story on reddit.com's horror community No Sleep. Okay, you winning on No Sleep. That means you winning because No Sleep is creepy. Okay. Oz said, I'm doing a Sarah J. Maas read along hosted by Chloe Reads Books to see what the hype is about. So far, I'm impressed. Okay. I'll look that up and see if I'm not too late. I might be too late. Rachel said, oh, the first person convo. Yeah, I hate first person. Sometimes I force myself to read it, but it's not my jam. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I'm not the only one because, like, not to be a hater, but it just doesn't work. It suits, in my opinion, younger characters and stories featuring younger people, which is fine. I just don't read YA or middle grade really. So, oh, my laundry's done again. Stop. But yes, I'm glad I'm not alone here. Shay said, I cannot wait till I get to do the Chessington Crochet Circle covers. Chessington? Give me more information. Computing power. Okay, this is what I thought you were saying. That is what I thought you were saying, but I was not 100% sure. Yes. Zico said, I write so much in third person now, first person feels weird. Right. I only write in third person, which is probably a personal flaw because there are other ways. First person or third person limited is what I almost always write in. And there's a lot of variety out there, but not variety that I'm interested in. California. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I got it. Maybe. I gotta think about it sometimes. Oz said, I don't mind first person in most genres, but it doesn't work for me at all in horror. That's very interesting because I feel like of the genres out there, first would work best, or not best, but would work well in horror because it's more immediate. Like first person, present tense in a horror would mean like you're in the moment with the monster kind of thing. Interesting. That's an interesting conversation. Devin switching to lurk mode. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for being here. Lasana said, I have written most of my books in first person, but I'm tired of it. I'm about to rewrite my series releasing in the fall in third person. You have to let me know how that goes because switching an entire point of view seems stressful. Just a little bit stressful. So, but if it makes your story better, I support you. First person, past tense. Gotcha. Wait, are you in first person? You're writing, it was originally in first person past tense and now you're making it third, or you're making it first person past tense now? I think you're making it third person. Let me know. Okay. What time is it actually? We've been chatting. Oh, we way over. Let's do one more sprint because I would like to read more of this book and I'm enjoying the chatting. I have just over an hour left in this book, so I probably won't finish it in this stream, but I'll be very close. You're making it third person past tense. Okay, understood. I wish you luck because I feel like that will take time, but it'll make it better in my opinion because I don't like first person. Okay, so last question. What is one thing you want to leave behind in quarter one? Let me know. And we are going to start our last sprint. 30 minutes on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Everybody get some work done. Okay, everybody, that is the end of our last sprint for today. Please let me know how you did. I have 12 minutes left in this book, so I am gonna finish this stream and then finish the book. What I thought was potentially going to happen, I think is happening right now, but I have 12 minutes to figure it out. And then I've just been working on my reading journal. You cut out all the book covers that I have for the month, and then just putting them in while I'm listening to this book. And oh goodness, I think I'm going to be upset in a few minutes, but we'll see. My answer to this question, what I'm leaving behind, or what I would like to leave behind, is internet procrastination, which I actually think somebody else said as well. Lasana said as well. Spending too much time on social media and YouTube. I'm calling it internet procrastination because that is what I use it for no reason. When I focus, I can get so much work done, but for some reason, I self-sabotage by going on all these things. So that is what I would like to leave behind. Zico said, I don't know, maybe I'll figure it out later. I hope you do. Let me know. Rachel said, stressing out over the little stuff. Yes, that is definitely tough. It's tough to not stress out. As somebody who is highly stressed a lot of the time, I feel you. Devin said, perfectionism, it's a waste of time and I need to stop. Definitely. I agree with that. Perfectionism is hard because we all know that nobody and nothing is perfect, like whether we're writing or we're doing other stuff, we all know, but it still just exists inside us, certain people, and it's very frustrating because you have the logical side and it's like things take time to get better and you have to work on things to improve them, but then there's the other side. It's like, this is not perfect, you suck. I hear you. Let's leave it behind. Rachel got pulled away to set up a tent. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Hope you have a great day. Oz read 30 pages. Amazing. Love it. Lasanda left a review and now it's time to eat. Thanks for hosting. It's cool hanging out with you guys. Oh, thank you for coming and I hope you have a good meal. I'm not sure what your time zone is, but thank you so much for coming and enjoy your food. I need to actually go make something myself. Shay said, oh, Shay, you've done so much this month. I already had this conversation with you. Shay. Listen, is anybody doing camp? I don't think I'm gonna do camp this time around. Just because I'm not sure about that organization currently. I'm, with the stuff that's been happening lately, I'm just not sure how much support I want to send in that direction. So I'm gonna hold off for this coming camp tomorrow and then see what happens from there. But if you're doing camp, enjoy it and let me know. Keep me updated on what's going on. It's Camp NaNoWriMo. So they have the big National Novel Writing Month in November where you write 50,000 words. And then there's 2 Camp NaNoWriMos. I think it's April and June, July, something like that. And in Camp NaNoWriMo, you set your own goals, while in NaNoWriMo, you're generally supposed to write 50,000 words in that month. Yeah. Oz said, trying to be aesthetic on my IG because it means I just never post on there anymore. That's valid, actually. That kind of goes into the perfectionism, right? because it doesn't look exactly the way you want it, you don't post anything. I am exactly 100% the same way, and I've been trying to be better with that. That means like I for my videos, like I'm trying to practice my thumbnails and whatever. And a lot of time I would like try and make them, and then I just get frustrated that they don't all look the same and they don't all look perfect. But you know what? I can only get better by practicing, and eventually I will find the way I want it to look, and I'll be good at it. But for right now, you just got to keep posting and keep trying. Shay needs to eat. I do too. So let's get out of here. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I believe I will be streaming tomorrow for writing in the morning-ish sometime. I know it's a holiday, so unsure, but currently I have a stream up for tomorrow morning to do some writing. I really appreciate everybody who came. It was super fun. Oh, Shay said, I vote we move the 50K in 30 days to September. It's a much better month. I would agree with that. Except I won't be here for most of September. So April Fool's Day tomorrow. Thank you everybody so much for watching. And anybody who's watching on the replay, I appreciate you as well. I hope you all have an amazing Sunday, and I will see you somewhere on the internet. Bye.